another act of violence tied to Sharia's fate. But as investigators sifted through the wreckage, the truth stunned even the most hardened detectives. The blaze was not connected to Sharia's disappearance. Instead, it was a cruel twist of betrayal. Her older sister, Shiera Grant, had intentionally set the fire as part of an insurance scam. Shiera had removed valuables, taken out a policy, and then lit the match. The family, already devastated by Sharia's disappearance, now had to grapple with the betrayal of one of their own. Shiera was later arrested and charged with arson and insurance fraud, deepening the grief and confusion surrounding the case. The Grant family's pain multiplied, leaving them reeling from yet another unimaginable blow. The news was devastating. The people suspected of covering up Sharia's death were not strangers, but her own blood, and the man who fathered her unborn child. In the eyes of her grieving family, the circle of betrayal had widened, leaving them questioning how love, kinship, and loyalty could turn so dark. As investigators pressed forward, a chilling discovery unraveled the mystery further. A car, jointly owned by Alan Sutton and Lanisha Young, had been repossessed after Sharia went missing. When detectives examined it, they noticed something odd. The entire trunk liner was missing, stripped away as if someone wanted to erase what had happened inside. But even without the liner, the truth lingered. Reddish stains seeped into the bare metal, stains that forensic testing confirmed were Sharia's blood. Most horrifying of all, traces of blood were found on the wiring inside the trunk lid, suggesting she may have tried to claw her way out in her final moments. It was a discovery that turned investigators' stomachs. In court, Sutton and Young eventually pleaded guilty to tampering with evidence involving a human corpse. Sutton was sentenced to 10 years, Young to 8. But for investigators, these convictions were only the beginning, a way to hold them until they could build a capital murder case. Behind the tampering charges loomed a darker story, one of betrayal and violence. At the heart of this case was a love triangle poisoned by jealousy and rage. Sutton had been romantically involved with both Sharia and her cousin Lanisha Young. While Lanisha was serving time, on a brief jail stint, Sutton moved in with Sharia, and soon she was pregnant with his child. When Lanisha returned, the situation turned toxic, pulling all three into a spiral of resentment. Sutton, by all accounts, did not want Sharia to have his baby. For nearly the entire pregnancy, he threatened her, intimidated her, and made her feel unsafe. Witnesses later testified that Sutton once choked the